Tell a friend to tell a friend. That Do It All Hall is in. And we're back with another NBA 2K25 Next Gen video. So, I asked you guys about a personal build, like some suggestions and things of that nature. And, a few people reached out and, they gave me what they think I should make. So, let me show y'all what I came up with, okay? We're going to go to the build. We're going to talk about it, right? So, somebody came in my comments. I can't remember who it was. But they was like, make a 3&D point. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, 3&D point. All right, let's see. We're gonna see can we get a 6-7 3&D point, okay? And I'm gonna show y'all the build here in a second. Let me walk in here. But yeah, see, he was like make a 3&D point. Now I can make the build better at 6'6". Don't get me wrong, but I have a 6'6" build, so I decided to make the build 6'7". Now this is not anything in stone. Now I can change something and make the build a little bit different. But let me show you guys what I came up with. Okay, so this is the build: a 6'7" 3&D point. Now I may take the weight up on the build because he look a little skinny to me. I don't like that. I don't like how skinny he is. So I may take the weight up on the build, but I may leave it like this. I don't know. But he just looks skinny as hell at 204 pounds. But I can take the weight up and still get everything that I got. So as far as to finish it now, y'all know me. Y'all know I love post scoring. Y'all know I would rather have post scoring than anything on the finishing. Okay, I'd rather have post scoring than drop me dunk. Okay, but I was like, yeah, I do post scoring on all my builds, so why not just make a build with low or no post scoring? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was thinking when I made this build, and I didn't add any post scoring. Now I was going to do like a 77 at least, but I was like, let me go ahead and leave the post scoring off. But like I said, it's not set in stone. I may go back and change it and add the post scoring, but just wanted to show you what I came up with. Now, as far as the standard dunk, I was going to do a 45 to even at 65, but I was like, I want that rise up badge. Then, given the fact that I am 6'7", so that should make it a little bit easier for me to get a standard dunk animation. So I went with a 72 instead of a 65 or a 45. So with the 72, at least I do get bronze rise up, and if I want to bump it up to silver, I can bump it up to silver. So if you know me, then you know I love standard dunk. Standard dunk is one of my favorites too, along with post scoring. Okay, so we got that 72 standard dunk. Now the driver dunk is 75. I did test that out a whole lot. It's low, but at the same time, this build is 6'7", so he should be able to dunk really, really easy. And I tested this a lot, and just trying to see the kind of animations I would get. Even though when you in the test thing, you really can't. You can see what it can do a little bit, but you can't really just know what it's going to do in real game situations. But a 75 is good enough to get me posterizer on bronze. You don't need a 75. I think it's like a 73 to get bronze posterizer, but I do have that 75 just so I can unlock some more dunk packages. Okay, and of course you already know the layup went up on its own to a 71. We do get is it physical finish? I think it's physical finish on this build, so we can make layups. Now the close shot is low, but I didn't have any post control, so I was like, I don't need to get it up to a 73, even though I would love to get it up to a 73, but we're not necessarily worried about it. Now the reason I guess that person said I should make a build that is a 3&D point is because I always make builds that inside out, builds that can shoot and they can play in the post. So he was right. You know what I'm saying? I always make builds like that, and my builds be having like a low 3-point shot, like 80 to 83, or maybe a 79 or something like that. I even got a build with a 76 3-point shot, but my highest 3-point shot is a 93, but I don't shoot good with that build. Maybe because I don't know what it is, but this build does have an 85 3-point shot, so this build can shoot really, really good. In my opinion, the 85 is up there, as far as being like a good 3-point shot. So we got an 85 3-point shot. I didn't like it because I had to take my wingspan down, and when you got locked down, you want to have that wingspan up pretty good. But I didn't take it down really, really far, but I took it down far enough to get that 85 3-point shot, which is pretty good. You get some decent badges with that 85. Okay, as far as the mid-range shot, we do have that at a 75. It automatically went up on its own. Now what I was going to do was take the 3 to an 80, then take my +5 and put it on the 3-point shot. But I did it with the perimeter defense because it was a little bit more expensive than the shooting. Okay, but we do have a 60 free throw low, but it can get the job done. Okay. Now, as we move to the playmaking, now keep in mind this build is a point guard, so you want to be able to make the passes on time, on target. I did want a higher passing on this build, but at the same time, I think a 78 should be able to get the job done. So we have a 78 passing on this build, and by the way, I do love the 9 3&D point. Okay, we got that 78 passing. That's good enough to get us the versatile visionary, so we can pass the ball to our teammates like we're supposed to, and I think that's okay. All right. As far as the ball handler, of course, we're going to take that to an 86. Keep in mind this build is tall, so it's like, you know, you probably want a little bit more speed with ball, even though you can't get it like super high, but it's enough to get us lightning lunch on silver, so that's okay. You feel what I'm saying? I just gotta really get out there and play to actually see what this build can do when it comes to the ball handling, speed with ball. But I do think it's enough to get the job done, so that's why we went with an 86 and a 75. So as far as playmaking, I think this build can make plays, so you don't have to worry about if you can make plays with this build or not, because you can get the ball to your teammates, you can get past people, you can get to the rim, you got good strength on this build. So once they do make contact, you can use their strong handles to actually get to the rim. And now I was relying on the post scoring when the shooting was good, but I can't rely on it now because I don't have it on this build. But I think that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know, it's time to switch it up a little bit, because you always see me going in the post on builds, and people, I guess they don't like that. Sometimes they get bored watching that. But with this build, we out there to lock up. Okay, we out there to lock up, and that's why we got so much defense on this build. I love the defense on the build. Kind of remind me of a build I had last year with defense like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really can get the job done with a lower defense, but I think, you know, having this on defense at the point is really good. Okay, so we have the 74 interior. That's good enough for post lockdown on bronze. So, you know, once people get past you and, you know, they stop in the paint, you know, you're right there with that high interior defense. You got the strength and you have the shot blocking to go with it, and you 6'7", so you should be good with that. As far as the perimeter defense, as you can see, I took it to an 87, so I'm gonna take my +5 and put it on the perimeter defense, and that will give me a 92 perimeter defense. And y'all already know we get all them gold badges with that 92 perimeter defense. Okay, so I think that's really good, man. That's something different. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna expect. Well, you're going to expect it when you see the build name, but this build will be able to clamp up on the perimeter. As far as the steal, we got a 91 gold glove gold interceptor, so you will be able to get a lot of steals with this build. Passing lane steals, on ball steals, but we will see if it can hold up for that 91 with the, you know, a little bit lower wingspan. As far as the block, we got a 78. I think that's great blocking. You know, anytime you're 6'7" and you got a 78 block, you should be able to block a lot of shots. Now, I was going to make a point guard with a 80 rebounding, but as you can see, we didn't do it with this build. We'll do it on another build. You know what I'm saying? I may make me a shooting guard with like a boar hunting shooting guard. I might make that. That would be a good build too. So we have 60 and 54, nothing special about that. As far as the physicals, we do have an 85 speed. I think that's good speed for a 6'7" build, and we got that out the gate. As far as the agility, it's an 83, but it does go up a little bit higher. I'll show you guys that it does go to, let's see, the agility go to 84, 85, 86. It can go up to like an 87. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty good, but we're not trying to get it that high anyway. As far as the strength, we have an 85 strength. That's all we need for this particular build, and we have a 74 vertical. That's all we need. So let me know, man, what y'all think of the build, and you know, we'll just go from there. Let me know y'all opinions on the build, and if I had to switch something up, I will, according to what you guys suggest. But that's the build. I'm out of here. Charge.